Good morning, everyone, and welcome to BreakOut Studios online classes. This is Stretch and Meditation. My name is Todd Wilson. I'm so glad you're joining me today. I'm actually pre-recording this class a little bit earlier in the morning. It's about 6:25 a.m. here in Tucson. It's actually snowing outside just a moment ago. We're crazy. I'm pre-recording this because we are now doing in-person classes. I'm gonna have to find a new home for stretch and meditation. When I record, I can't record right live at 10 a.m. because we have ballet going on at that time. So I'll find a new home for this class, but I will keep recording it and posting it for you to enjoy. So thank you for joining me. Make sure you have a clear space around you. I have a chair. I'm gonna be using a chair for some assisted stretches. I also have a mat that I'm gonna be using when I sit down for the meditation part of this class. This is a user-friendly class. We're not doing anything crazy, just getting our joints worked out and our muscles lengthened just a little bit and get ourselves ready for the rest of the weekend and next week. So thank you for joining me. Grab some water, last-minute bathroom. I'm gonna continue setting up my space. Gather yourself and we'll begin here in just a few moments. All right, everyone, let's get started. Stepping back a little bit so you can see me. Want our feet firmly planted on the floor, finding a connection between the feet and the floor. I rock forward and back a little bit, opening up the foot, massaging the bottom of the foot on the floor. Arms are heavy by my side. We begin by just rotating the pinky forward, opening up the body. So I'm starting to rotate, lift through the sternum, the chin. Weights evenly distributed in the feet. Inhale. And exhale. Bringing our awareness into this moment, into this next hour. And just enjoying the breath. Inhale. And deeply exhale. Good. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Check it out. We're going to begin by bicycling through the feet, opening up the arches. 1, 2. I got some snap, crackle, pops going on with my feet, ankles. Oh, it feels good. Just pushing through, ball of the foot, heel. Good. Let's leave the right foot popped. Plie, bend the opposite leg into the left leg, or if you're reversing this, the right leg. Open up the toes. I'm pressing the toes into the floor. Again, my weight is down and in my center. Good. Back to the bicycle. Side to side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's leave the left foot popped. Or if you're reversing this, the right. Play opposite leg. Pressing, opening up that foot. Really engaging in the floor. Nice. Good. Drop both heels down. Now I'm in a plie. Both knees are bent. Inhale, lift. Reach the arms overhead. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. And exhale, drop. Good. Roll those shoulders back. Good. Now forward. Good. Now let's alternate. Forward. Working through that scapula, spine. Good. Reverse. Good. Nice. Now rib cage, side to side. Just moving this. Try to keep the base nice and supported, nice and even. Rib cage just moving. Tick-tocking side to side. Let's try to open and close. Expand the rib cage and close. Use your arms if that's helpful. Open and close. Open and close. Good. Now hips. Rocking the hips side to side. Take your time. Letting them go. Yeah. Pushing through. Nice. Now some wider stance. A little bit past hip distance. Softening the knees with some big circles with the hips. I've had a tight right hip that I'm working on. That might be a focus for me later in the class. Reverse. Putting some acknowledgement in those spaces that need some work. Good. Forward and back. Rock the pelvis forward and send the hips back. Good. Working through those hip flexors. Good. Nice. Now, from here, just a gentle looking side to side. Just starting to open up that neck. Good. Now up and down. Taking your time. And a slow roll to the right. Keep those shoulders down. Be gentle with your body. Good. Now from here, I'm going to press my right hand down towards the floor and just gently press the opposite ear towards the shoulder, opening up the side body and lifting the fingertips. Good. And center. The head's heavy. Opposite ear down. Press that palm towards the floor. Long shoulders here. Breathing through. Good. Once again, dropping that chin down. Holding it there. Breathe. Good. And just start moving those hands around a bit. Opening up the wrists, doing a little moment. How y'all doing today? Oh, I got someone watching. Super cool. Welcome. So for those of you that are jumping in to watch, we are recording this early today because we do have in-person live classes during its normal time slot, so we'll be moving this class to be live in its own moment. Good morning, Ashley. Hello. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for being here. I have a friend. I was worried I'd be all alone. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our chair. It can be a tabletop. It can be an island. It can be a chair. Whatever you have, let's go ahead and head to that area. Oh, perfect. I'm glad. I'm glad that it worked out. Okay. So let's go ahead and bring our chair. I'm going to scoot back so you can see me. All right. Now, let's go ahead and press the right heel. Again, depending on how you're watching this, if you're mirroring me, it might be your left foot, but we're going to do both, so it's all good. I'm going to slide my foot back. I'm going to make sure that both are parallel and facing forward, or whatever direction you're facing. I'm facing side so you can see my body. And I'm pressing that heel to the floor. Now, the wider your stance, the more intense the stretch is going to be. So if you're not feeling it, extend the leg and extend the position, but make sure those feet are parallel and facing your shoulders. Yeah? I'm just pressing that heel down I'm keeping my chest lifted. Feels so good. You can bend the knee a little bit and soften it, opening up the Achilles tendon and the ankle. Good. Now I'm going to press up to my toes, and then I'm going to drop the heel back down. A lift and a lower. Up and down. Up and down. Lift. 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 Now, hold it up. Hang out there for just a moment. I'm just pressing through those toes. Good. Now, from here, drop the knee and press the pelvis forward. Press that and open up that hip flexor. Oh, that feels good. Make sure that front knee is parallel. Good. Let's go to a tabletop. 90-degree angle. Walk the heels back. Send that tailbone up towards us. It's kind of like a down dog position, but we're standing up. Breathe. Soften the knees. Let your head be heavy. I am feeling my hamstrings this morning. Woo! Okay, bend and bring it in. Let's send that opposite foot back. Pressing the heel down, lifting the chest. Making sure that whichever direction you're facing, that the feet are parallel to that direction. You're very charged forward, right? Breathe, lift the sternum. Good, again, play with that Achilles if you can, bend a little bit in the knee. Good. Good, now up and down, press into that ball of the foot. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. Good. Breathe. Now leave it up, hold it there. Press into that foot. Open those toes. Now drop that knee down. Push the pelvis forward and open up. So you want to be opening up that hip flexor. Yeah, so we're pressing down and the hips shift forward. Good. Back to our tabletop. Lengthen those hips back. Breathe. Let it go. Plie, bend and extend. Send that tailbone higher and roll it up. Oh, good. So we're opening at the backs of our legs. Now we're going to do a little hip stretch. We're going to connect our ankle bone to our knee. We're going to press open the leg into like a 4 position, rotating and stretching through our hips. This is my favorite. So I'm going to face you, but again, whichever direction you're facing is fine. I'll use my chair for support, but when you're doing this, feel free to just be directly behind your chair or surface, but I'm going to use the side of it so you can see me. I'm going to start with my left ankle atop my right knee. I'm going to cross as high as I can. Again, my standing leg is nice and parallel. Now I'm going to sit back and press my pelvis back, my tailbone back, opening up my non-standing leg here into the hip. You can go as deep as you like, but don't collapse into the position. I'm staying lifted, I'm just gonna hinge forward. Yeah. Breathe. Oh, I love this one. Good. Breathe. we feeling? All right, let's take a break. Let's move those hips a little bit, circles. Having a moment, choreography. All right, let's do the other side. Again, connecting, and pressing back into that hip line. You can adjust if you need to, like I needed to. Good. Open up that position. Sending that tailbone back. Good. Breathe. And again, feel free just to have both hands on your surface. I'm just showing you the position here, so I don't have this hand connected to anything. Good, and let it go. Roll it up. And again, just move those hips around. Give them a breather. Good, we're also gonna do butterfly with our feet together on the floor here in a moment. So that will continue our hip opener, but for now, we're gonna leave it there. Nice. Shake it out. Awesome. We'll go ahead and put my chair at the side. All right, so softening the knees, very simple. I want us to sort of kind of walk down the legs, rounding over, and start to open up those hamstrings. Go as far as you can. Don't strain or pull. Just go to where you can feel that stretch and just stop. Yeah, so we're just gonna walk down, starting with the top of the head, melting down towards the floor. Top of the head down, chin in, rib cage rounds over, walking those hands down, reaching the body towards the floor. Let that head be heavy. Just hang out there for a moment. Yeah. And drop that tailbone and round up. And just open up those arms, breathe, lift to the chest. Let's do a big group hug. Round through to the elbow, upper body, rib cage. And lift and lower. Good. One more time. Drop that head down. Walk the fingertips towards the floor. Send that weight slightly forward so you get out of those heels. Breathe. Head's heavy. And round up slowly. Take your time. Again, open lift. And round through the elbow, group hug. And open. Good, going back to our upper body just for a moment before we sit down. Let's cross over. So I'm reaching, trying to keep my shoulders square, reaching across the body, pressing the shoulder down and opening up the outer arm and the shoulder. Yeah, I have some energy going through my hands. Breathe. Good. Hold that. Again, crossing over, trying to really stretch through that back, scapula, shoulder. Breathe. Good. Let's go ahead and swap this out. Cross the other side. Got some jams going. Kind of some hotel music, that royalty-free music that we love. Breathe. Dropping the shoulder, crossing the arm. Good, now lifting the fingertips and going towards the back. I'm reaching towards my shoulder. Yeah, breathing through. Keep that sternum lifted. Good. Good, and swap it out. Other side. Breathe. Good, and open it up and give your shoulders a little shimmy. All right, now we are going to head towards the floor and begin our floor stretch. We have a few things on the floor, and then we'll get going into our meditation. Just gonna move the camera, and then I'm gonna move my computer. Grab a sip of water. Actually, I have tea this morning. Just a basic black iced tea. I love iced tea. I live by iced tea. Oh. Okay. Go ahead and get your mat or your square, or maybe you're on some carpet so you're A-okay. And I'm gonna fix the camera a little bit here. Just gonna bring it up slightly so you can see me. There we go. Yeah, there it is. Hi. Okay, palms of the feet together. We know this one, little butterfly. Boop, boop, boop. Sit up nice and tall. Really engage that spine. Find those sits bones you can rock a little bit, get the fleshy part out and the tailbone down, sits bones down. Good, breathe. Just hold this position. I'm anchoring onto my ankles here. I'm anchoring onto my ankles. And I'm connecting through the shoulder. I'm gonna pull the shoulders down and lift the sternum up, top of the head reaches away. And again, the neck. Just gonna slowly pull it. I can really feel it now because my arm connection here. And drop the chin forward. Good, and over towards the other side. Breathing. And once again, center. And over towards the other side. Good. And up. Now we're going to forward fold. I want you to go as far as you can with your long, extended, lifted spine. When you feel that moment of, okay, I can't go any further, then allow yourself to round and let the weight fall to help your stretch. But try to go as far as you can first without collapsing. And even into our stretch, we don't want to just give in, but we just want to keep it going and then just slowly round to the top of the head. Again, I am working on a tight, tight, tight right hip. That's my moment today. So I'm easing into this. Allowing the body just to open and breathe here. Sometimes I like little pulses, feels good, that's fine. Again, just no jarring movements. Yeah, we want to make sure that we're treating our bodies with love and respect. Making sure we're breathing, sending our muscles all that nutrient. All right, now I'm gonna keep my forward position. I'm just gonna walk my hands over and isolate over this right side. Breathing through. Again, keeping both sits bones down, not rocking. Both connected. Good, now through center. Breathing. What a jam. Good, now over towards the left, keeping that connection. Just a little twist here, a little fold, a little isolation. Breathing through. And last time, center. Good. And round up. Good. I'm just gonna do like a little windshield wiper motion with the hips just to kind of open up a bit. So hinge back and just bring the knee in. Ooh, that feels good. And open. Other side. Good. And open. Now, second position, straddle. Hello. And just, again, this is a light forward stretch. So here in second, I'm just gonna walk myself forward until I can feel that pull back here, and just gonna hang out. Breathe, and just have a moment where I'm trying to keep the rotation, forward fold, and just hold that stretch, yes. Breathe through. Go as far as you can today. I'm feeling it, so I'm just going over just a little bit. Keeping those shoulders down, top of the head reaching away from your tailbone. Just like a butterfly, let's isolate the right side, squaring off the shoulders as much as we can. Good, breathe. Center. Over towards the opposite side now. Breathe through. And back center. Go a little bit further, just a little bit. Even through my breathing, I can feel an extension in the stretch. Taking a really deep breath in, maybe even going a little bit further, really helps. You can always use a wall if you need to, help prop up your low back. All right, walk it in. Woo, Nally. Bring those legs together. Oh yeah. Give them a shaky, shaky, shaky. Remember that if you get to a stretch that you really are enjoying or you feel like you need more time, hit that pause button. This is going to be online for you, and you can return to the class when you need to. But, you know, you can kind of cater it to what you need today. If there's something that I'm not doing and you want to slip in, there's obviously a lot of stretches, a lot of muscles going on here. So if I don't get to something you need, take some time to hit that area. Yep. We all have different bodies, different needs. So make sure you are mindful of that. The camera is a little too far away, so I can't see what you just said, but I appreciate your comment. Sorry, Ashley. I'll read them later, I promise. But thank you for your comments. Please comment. I love reading them. I go through all my classes and read all the comments, and I really love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our meditation part of class. You can lay down. You can stay seated with me. Wherever you feel the most comfortable and the most peace, that's where I want you to be. You can soften your eyes. You can keep your eyes closed. You can keep your eyes open. It's totally your moment. That's the point, right? This is your moment. So, finding our sits bones, sit up nice and tall. Finding that connection to wherever you might be. If it's just here seated with me, long spine, energy points are open. If you're laying down, you rotate your palms up. Breathing through, dropping your shoulders. I want you to begin notice a few points here. If you're sitting down, notice the connection between your tailbone and the floor. Notice that feeling of that long spine. Let the muscles in your face relax. You have to move them around a little bit. The hands aren't clenched. Deep inhale and a deep detoxifying exhale. It's just a flow. It just keeps going. So lovely. It's really incredible, cleansing, beautiful part of our bodies. If you're laying down, notice the points of connection, the heels, the back of the elbow, shoulders, back of the head, rib cage, glutes. Wherever you notice those points of connection, just give them a little thought, give them a little shout out. Deep inhale, deep detoxifying exhale. The muscles in the face are relaxing. The jaw is not clenching. The breath is full and constant. Back of the head, elbows, tailbone, heels, glutes, ribcage. We begin to give our bodies permission to be here, to be accepting of these stretches and of the meditation and keeping our mind's eye open. We have just a few moments left. Breathing through, shoulders pulling back. Keeping the top of the head reaching away from your tailbone. Making sure the breath is full and constant. Back of the head, elbows, tailbone, sits bones, glutes, heels. Becomes harder and harder to notice those points of connection. They start to slip away. And it feels like you're separating away from the floor. That you're suspended in space. In a protective little cocoon of energy. Harder to notice top or bottom or side to side. This space is safe. There's a freedom in this space and a good energy in this space. Deep inhale and deep, deep detoxifying exhale. Keeping our mind open. Allowing thoughts to flow in like a river and then out as easily as they've come. Shoulders melting away. Breathe. Give yourself permission to let go. Permission to be in this moment. Sending in healing energy to the body and exhaling out any toxins, any negativity. A few moments of silence. Begin to move the fingertips, toes, bringing just a little bit of awareness back into your physical body. So gently, and you can stay still if you'd like. And when you're ready, if you're laying down, roll to either side into fetal position, relaxing your head atop your arms. And just continue to be in that still place. Ready, come up to a comfortable seated position, joining us back here. Starting to bring more attention to the body, awareness of the room, connection to the floor. Opening up the hands to your side. Inhale, just stretch your arms overhead, reaching away from your tailbone, and lift. Let's go ahead and check in with our energy points, taking the arms overhead, bringing the palms down. Push them through. A little hinge forward. Round up. And thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take your time, no rush here. Go ahead and grab my camera. Oh, thanks everyone. That was kind of a quick class, but I hope you enjoyed it. And again, any stretches that you want to continue with or staying in our meditation, or you can always just pause me since I'm talking. Thank you for joining me. Oh, thank you, Ashley. You're so welcome. That was great. That's such a great way to start your day. I might keep it in the morning before classes begin, selfishly. But again, this will always be on YouTube for you to enjoy at any point. So if you're having a stressful day or, oh, it's snowing. It's snowing outside. I don't know if you can see. Probably not, but it's snowing outside. That's so beautiful. All right, so have a great day. And again, like I said, come to this class anytime you need on YouTube. If you would like to contribute, there's links below. Our Venmo is BreakOut Studios, code 1085. Join our Patreon account for VIP access to all of our content, or join us in person, where we started in-person classes back at the studio. Limited and wearing masks, but still we're having a good time seeing everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Life moves, move with it. Thank you, Ashley. Bye.